Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm frustrated. A lot of boat projects have not been going well today. This is one of them. The wing engine, when we moved the boat yesterday, was not coming up to power. I have some other video that we'll insert here. What's happening is we start the engine, we put the throttle into neutral, and then you can move it basically like you're stepping on the gas pedal. You can rev it, and the RPMs will go up and down. That's not happening. So I'm going to go down. Alexa's going to run the engine up here. I'm going to go down and take video. Yesterday when we were doing it, we could see that the throttle lever on the engine was moving. So it could be a greater issue, something with the fuel pump on the engine. So gonna start trying to isolate and figure out what's going on with this thing.
Welcome aboard. We are Pat, Alexa, and Gilligan the Fat Boat Cat. We still work and live aboard our 57-foot Nordhavn in Mexico. Follow us as we cruise, explore new cultures, appreciate the wonders, and work on our boat in exotic locations. We are Noeta with no ETA.
So we started it. We know we're neutral because the flashy light. We're at idle. It's actually idling a little high. So I'm going to move the throttle forward. You can see there's no increase in RPM. So
We have a problem.
we have a problem. So I'm going to go down and she's going to actuate it and I'm going to record it. Alright, I'm walking down into the engine room. We'll take some video, see what this thing's doing.
So he went down to go look and see what happens when I'm engaging it. Right now I'm just in neutral, but we have the headsets on so he can hear me and see if we can figure out this problem. Go ahead and throw it into forward. Here we go. Forward idle. It's all the way forward. Back. It's back. Forward. Back quickly. Putting in neutral and shutting off. Discover anything? It moves. All right.
Okay, so I'm talking to James Knight once again.
Thanks, James. Maybe.
Thanks, James. I sent him a video of the lever moving. So there's a bolt at the bottom, and as that lever moves, the bolt's supposed to move too. And it's blurry, so I don't have a good video of it. So we're going to go back down and do it again. It looks like the lever's moving, but the bolt's not. So that lever is connected to the bolt, which actually actuates the throttle response. So we get to go do this again.
Let's go see.
Alexa's going to start the wing.
It's
Flashy
flashing.
light.
It's starter.
Oil pressure. Always look. Yes.
Oil pressure. But
Okay. And then move it. Let's see.
yeah, it didn't magically fix itself.
Yeah. Well, you never know.
Yeah.
But okay.
Nothing. All right. Go see.
I'll be back.
Okay. Pat just said, well, the engine sounds good. So that's a good. I can hear you. So he's, oops, sorry. So he's crawling back in the engine room right now. And he's going to have me engage that here again in a minute. But he's looking for that bolt to see if it's there or if it's been stripped. And if that's the case, this hopefully will be an easy fix. I hope I'm not jinxing it by filming it. So let's see. Forward. Back. Forward. Back. Forward. And back. All right. Okay, shutting it off. Yep, shutting it off.
And fortunately, it's very nice down here. Nice, warm, and humid. Okay, so we figured out there's two arms. Okay, there's one that moves, that the throttle linkage is moving. There's this funky spring on it, and then there's a back plate on it. So we moved the throttle, and then we saw this other thing wasn't moving. So when Alexa moved the throttle, I reached back there and moved this plate, and the engine, it moved really easily, like went to full power. And Alexa's on the headset saying, "What are you doing?" So it's something, I think the spring has failed or something, because they should actuate together. And why there's two like that, I don't know. It seems overly complicated, but that's where we're at.
So we're gonna order a spring?
We're gonna figure out if we can order a spring. Fortunately, it's not the throttle, not the new throttle micro commander. It's not the engine, which is, I didn't think it was. And I don't think it's a fuel pump. I think it's just a simple little part failure. It's always the 25-cent piece part.
Which of course we can't get here in Mexico.
Probably not. Not easily.
Not easily.
But,
all right, we're getting closer.
But we've figured it out.
Okay. Yay.
Interim fix. There's a spring on there that retains or helps that throttle move. We discovered the issue. The spring is either broken or is worn out. I've ordered a new spring, but like all projects in Mexico, there's a delay of at least a couple weeks by the time you can get the parts and source them and get them down here, and then you can do it. So our interim fix is a zip tie. We got to be really careful actuating the throttle, because the spring acts as kind of a damage guard against unusual linkage movement. It's not a great angle. It's just, it sucks.
I'll try to come back and show a picture of it so I can stay out of your way. Because at least it's on the back side of the engine.
Yeah, well, most of the stuff is on the back. I barely fit in here.
Yeah.
So there's our interim fix. There's a little arm on the back side of this lever that is the actual throttle. And there's a spring on there. You can see the spring is to protect the actual throttle from the throttle linkage in case it's out of adjustment or it moves funny. It doesn't, because if that actual throttle lever starts moving weird, it'll actually create a leak and damage the pump, and then you get to replace the pump. And they're a couple $1,000, so you don't want to do that. So this is our interim fix. I'm going to go start the engine up there, and we'll know right away, just standing in the wheelhouse.
So the zip tie worked. So that means it was the spring.
Yeah, it's the spring.
So we've solved it but can't fix it.
We'll fix it. I ordered the spring. It'll go to your mom's.
Yep.
Just a matter of when.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Temporary zip tie fix. Well done. Thanks, James.
Thanks, Bob.
Oh, sorry. Lugger Bob got involved too.
Lugger Bob was involved.
In the fix.
He said a rubber band. In lieu of that, you could do a zip tie, and I did the zip tie.
All right. Thanks, Lugger Bob.
Thanks, Lugger Bob. It's all good.